Let's see.
Good morning, everyone.
All right.
That's not what we want to hear.
All right, we live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Saturday morning. We have a special guest this week with us. We have David, aka Fame. Look at that. I like it. I love it. I love it. All right. We got the host and producer of Level 1 Gaming with us today. So thank you for being with us. We appreciate you coming.
Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, as soon as I got the invite, I was like, of course. I was like so confused on the date. At first, I'm like, the 31st is on a Thursday. That is not a Saturday.
Yeah.
Wrong month. My bad. Right.
Yeah, it's cool though. I was happy that you were excited to be on. So
indeed.
We're glad you can come by. So first, usually we just, do our intros, let everybody know who you are, and then we talk about what you've been playing this week. All right.
Okay.
So since you're the guest, you can go first.
Cool. Yeah. I am. I more lean toward introducing myself as David Whitaker now more than Fame, because Fame is a persona that I like to put on for people for entertainment purposes. But as I've grown more into now being the head of Level 1 Gaming, I want to introduce myself as David. So yes, I am David. I am the co-founder and head of Level 1 Gaming. We run a very small minority-run website, LBOOGIE.com. We just recently from my own channel. That's gone because I wanted to transition into a more professional role. So we do run like 6 shows a week on our YouTube channel, which is amazing. I have an amazing team over there.
You said 6 shows?
Jones. We're at 6 shows a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And on top of that, we're doing videos in between, and now we're starting to get a little bit of traction on the TikTok just a little bit.
Right.
But the team I got over there between Baron Jones, Jonathan Davis, the Full Hugger, who helped me run Level 1, the co-founders. We got about 15 to 16 writers who do an amazing job over there. Our editor, David, Yaron, he's over there. But yeah, man, I'm happy to be here, and thank you for letting me do a little bit of a spiel. But yeah. I don't like talk about. I talk about other names. I don't like talking about myself too much. I tell my team all the time, I can't wait for the day that I can this and no one knows me. No one knows my face. No one knows who I am.
Yeah, he's bottom that.
Because I really the way work they do. Like,
what is going on?
Aaron, he's the director, and he always our developers and getting our sponsorships and stuff. The art. Dallas, who does music. He also, if you ever watch the Iron Lords podcast, the very first voice you hear is Dallas, man. Like, he's the one that does the things for the Iron Lords. So I definitely love my team over there. They do an amazing job, and I really wouldn't be able to have the opportunities that for some reason I'm able to get without the support that I have from such an amazing team.
Awesome. It's always nice to hear somebody that's ready to bring up others with themselves, not just me. So I know that your team appreciates that.
Indeed, and I when Level 1 was first created, we because we were originally over at Tick. If you guys remember Tick podcast, we were over at the site tickgamesnetwork.com. Long story short, we decided to start Level 1, right? And the whole premise of Level 1 is starting everything from the beginning. Every video game starts at the first level, right? We're starting over, no one knows who we are, and we're going to work this thing from the ground up. And I wanted to give people because I learned a lot of stuff at Tick. I did. A shout out to Khalil over. I learned so much stuff over there at Tick, and that I was able to bring over to Level 1. And I always wanted to give people a platform. Hey, if you're not a content creator, but you want to be, if you're a very small content creator and you want a pedestal on my small platform, you can have it. Baron Jones, again, is a communication director at Level 1. He started out, he hit me up in the DM, was like, hey, I'm thinking about writing. I don't really know. I said, man, send me a sample piece. He sent it to me and it was amazing. Brought him on. He started doing reviews, and now I started realizing how big of a brain this man really had, and I realized that he can do a lot more if given the opportunity. And he worked his way up, and now he is also he owns part of level 1 now. He's a co-owner now at level 1. So I just love giving people opportunity, because that's the hardest thing, most difficult thing in this. You guys know it is for people to get an opportunity to let their voices be heard. Because most people, if you don't have the numbers, they will instantly go to put you aside.
Right.
You know, your numbers aren't what they need to be. So I don't hear what you have to say. And a lot of people don't want to give opportunities, whether it's for selfish reasons, or they don't feel like they have the time to help someone else grow, or they feel maybe you're just not working hard enough. And we all know in the reality, you can work 100 hours a week, but until someone gives you an opportunity, it's very hard to grow in the gaming space. Right. Everyone got somewhere because someone else gave them an opportunity. Oh, yeah. And I want to be able, even as small as it is, I still want to be able to give people that opportunity.
Yeah, that's good.
I feel like I'm rambling. I'm sorry.
No.
This is great. This is amazing. We love to have, you speak real shit on this, because it is what it is, and it's great to see that you really putting on for your team. It's good.
I love my team. Everyone from every writer, editor. But I have an amazing group of people over there. I really do.
Well, yeah. Shout out to level 1. And when can people catch you over there?
Oh yeah. So of course, always if you want to get gaming news, reviews, original pieces, Flo Hogan has done an amazing review on Chernobylite at lv1gaming.com. Of course, if you go to LV1 Gaming on YouTube, look for the Phoenix. That's our Phoenix. We're all about the bird, House of P. So if you see the Phoenix, that's us. We run shows again six days a week. Only time we don't run shows is on Sunday. We rest that day. That's the Lord's day. We want no parts of that. But any other week we're running shows, or we got videos going up, and of course on TikTok and everywhere else it is LV1 Gaming.
All right. Well, thank you. So we're gonna get everybody else to do. Oh, what have you been playing this week? We didn't get that.
Me? Oh, okay. So I've been playing Death's Door, which
great game.
I fell in love with. I didn't realize what I was playing until Barbie's Dream House tried to kill me, and I was like, okay, cool. This is not what I expected. I'm definitely enjoying the game. And I tell people all the time, as I get older, my gaming palette has enhanced, and so I've been playing Gears Tactics. Never thought I would play a tactics game like that. And now that I'm almost done with it, I'm like, oh, so maybe this XCOM game everyone keeps telling me is good. So between Death's Door, now The Ascent, and Gears Tactics, they've been taking up. Oh, and Rogue Company. Me and Baron play Rogue Company almost every night. So you might ever want to play Rogue Company.
Yeah. We Lady and I hit up Rogue Company all the time.
Oh, and, see? Me, you, Lady, and Baron. We got our 4. Let's run, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta say nothing but a time and a day, sir.
Baron, you hear that?
No Hollywood talk. No Hollywood talk over here. All you gotta say is a time and a day.
Indeed.
Man.
We're gonna get it going.
All right. So cool. We got what you've been playing. Who wants to go next? Delilah, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next. I've also been playing Death's Door. Been playing a little bit of the Halo Infinite Flight. That was released this week. Let's see what else. Played The Ascent, which I'm enjoying right now. Yeah, I mean, mostly just Game Pass stuff when you think about it, right? I mean, well, Death's Door is not on Game Pass, but still, the game is great, fantastic. I'm kind of stuck on one little part, but yeah, glad to.
That's not on Game Pass?
No, it's not. Death's Door, you have to actually. It's a indie game. I think it's like $15 or something like that. But
$20.
20?
Okay, that's not bad though. Yeah.
Excuse me. But it's
all right.
It's good. Yep. Glad to be here.
And that's everything you've been playing?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see some of the gameplay here. This is a lady playing the Halo Infinite Flight. With us, with me, with myself, you, and CHAREECE was incognito, so we couldn't find her. But whatever. But yeah.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got that.
I mean, I guess I said something about The Ascent. I mean, The Ascent surprised me a little bit because I didn't realize that I mean, I was trying to avoid all the, you know how when the game first came out, they try to show a bunch of trailers and screenshots. When I saw that, I'm like the art in the game, I didn't want to read up on it and anything like that. But I didn't realize it was a full-fledged RPG, and it's a co-op RPG. So I'm gonna have to put that one down for our game night or something, because you can play 4-player co-op RPG. So I might have to put that one down for us.
Oh, whenever you gonna come to game night, we just
okay.
The door and everything, roll out the red carpet.
Wow. Okay.
Got the trumpets.
I'm not trying to play like one of these horror games I'll be trying to play, man. Like, they almost got me on Friday the 13th.
I know, right?
But that one too scary.
Friday the 13th was fun. Friday the 13th was fun.
No, it was not. It was not.
I have to say, if Jizzle, if you watching this, Dead by Daylight is trash. Okay.
Oh wow.
Dang.
She said trash.
Speak from your heart, then.
Garbaggio.
Right. No, right? She said it's from a chest.
Yeah, you literally press one button for everything. Like, the controls is trash. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I was like, can we switch? So we ended up playing Rogue Company.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was wondering about that.
Played Rogue Company for Grown Women Gaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were trying it out. No. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, I went left, but you can go next, lady.
Okay. Okay. Y'all already know it's me, Lady Infamous 415. I played some Battlefield 5. With the
old guns.
Yes, with the old guns. I'm gonna tell you, I downloaded it because I wanted to, get that shooter curve off me, because I'm not playing Overwatch, and I'm not playing Call of Duty. So I'm looking for other games that scratch that itch, if you say. So I tried to play Battlefield 5. The story, I don't know. I played the first mission, and it reminded me so much of Metal Gear Solid 5, about a big old landscape of an area, and there's an objective on the other side, and there's going to be, enemies in the middle, and you got to stealth, and you have an alarm. So I wasn't really too drawn on the single player, but I was okay with multiplayer. I had no problems with the old guns. The maps are really, really big, and it scratched that itch a little bit. We tried to play Dead by Daylight, and I personally don't like it. I think Friday is better than Dead by Daylight, and I'll play that or Dead by Daylight. So we did play some Rogue Company.
You see, she's trying to sugarcoat it.
Yeah, she is.
Trying to be nice.
It's all good though.
Right. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I'm just saying it ain't my.
Like, you think they about to be heartbroken because ladies said they trash?
No, no, no. But I'm gonna be honest to be it wasn't enjoyable just trying to get the tutorial together. You know what I mean?
So when just so people know, so when you go in, they have a tutorial. You have to play the tutorial. You have to play as a survivor and as the attacker. They make you do that before you can play anything in the game.
So
wow,
I'm cool with Rogue Company. Rogue Company been 6v6 team deathmatch is where it's at right now. Yeah. And because it be hard when you be losing by one, but it feel good when you be winning by one. As well, we played Halo, as you guys can see. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but I did enjoy myself with the time that I played playing Halo. I just started the Ascent yesterday. I like the world. I like the stories that's in the world, the characters and stuff like that. The actual controls of the game, I got to get used to it. You got to make. I didn't realize that I had 6 skill points and I didn't even use them yet.
Oh, that's a mistake. You need them.
I didn't. I was getting worked in the alleyway by these human dudes, and I just said, you know what? Let me look what I got on, and then I just look what I had on, and I was like, oh my god, I got.
Isn't that always fun? You're when you start a new game and you don't really know how everything works, and you look up and you got a ton of skill.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? I got 6. Let me do this. So that's what I did as well.
Okay.
You must have really been skipping stuff. I'm just not reading the text, though. Let's be honest. I ain't gonna go into it.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Damn. You see how she just slid you under that bus real quick?
Yeah. Stop instigating,
I'm good for it.
You must not been reading. Okay. You must not been reading.
Oh wow!
Because
Okay.
they prompt you. Okay.
They do.
Wow.
I mean,
You know what?
That's what they do.
You know what? You know what? It is what it is. I'm glad they got a part in the game in the HUD that there's a tutorial, side that you can just go to the tutorial and see what you need to do if
you turn the tutorials off.
You know what I mean?
Because it's on by default.
I need them on. I need them on.
Man,
what you mean?
Hey, don't feel bad. I skip most tutorials.
She's still getting you. She's still digging.
That's all right. Let her dig.
She backing up.
She's the only one who can dig like that. But it's okay. I love you, girl.
Let you too.
Last but not least, Death's Door. I'm in love with this game.
You are becoming all kind of soulsy.
Right. She gotta
like
feel that void. You know the void I'm talking about. She gotta feel that void.
I gotta feel that void. Look at my face. I have to feel that void. So I like going back. I like the exploring aspects. I like the enemies. The enemies may seem simple, but 4 or 5 of them on you, they gonna jump your ass. And I love the boss battles. I love the crow. LC is like, I sent a tweet to Devolver like, y'all need to like get a plush toy of LC, and I bet it'll sell, and get the glowing sword on the back. So
yeah,
it's gonna sell. It's
LC for little crow? Like what? Is it?
Yeah, that's what I call him.
That's what you. I was like, I ain't know nobody else calling him LC. I'm like, what is LC? What is it?
I know. I'm like, is she saying LC like EL?
No,
like
LC
like little crow.
Yep,
I
get it.
Little crow.
Yep, I get it now.
Lady gonna give something a nickname or name.
Right.
I always be giving everybody a nickname.
Mm-hmm. Is that everything that you played this week?
Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
All right, Chareece, what you been playing?
Not a damn thing.
I didn't think so.
Y'all know work been kicking my ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
all
girl
right.
Chareece here. I have, even though I haven't been online, I've been following the ladies. I'll be popping up in their chat, especially in ladies chat when she be streaming and bothering her folks. But I haven't played anything. I'm not gonna, besides my little mobile games, I haven't played anything. I'm slacking. Y'all can roast me later. I'll take it. Maybe. I might go cry in the back. But this afternoon, after I get back from school shopping and probably crying in the bathroom, I'm going to play The Ascent, and I'm going to try to jump into Halo. No.
You will be playing Halo.
Oh.
And try to play The Ascent.
Yeah, and try to play The Ascent. That's the order we should,
that's
should be going.
It's priorities.
Halo is only here for this weekend.
Yeah, it's limited. Yeah, so priorities. You gotta switch it around.
I think I'll have more fun with The Ascent.
Are you sure? You better hope.
Did you really just say that?
I just feel like I
don't
want to
play with us, man.
I'm
accepting it. I'm
accepting
it.
What's happening? Look. What's happening?
Look. I just don't want to be spoiled. That's it.
Well, you gotta know that what we playing.
It's nothing to spoil. It's multiplayer, and it's a
multiplayer. You not, yeah.
And no spoilers in the
no
game.
Story. You just getting in, running and gunning a little bit.
They got a sniper for you.
It's getting your feels back, really.
I saw that sniper, y'all, and it was so gorgeous.
And see, we was playing last night, and we needed one.
Yep,
we
did.
It was so pretty. He wasn't there.
Okay. I'll switch my order around in just for y'all.
All right,
there we go.
And peer pressure, something else, ain't it?
I know.
Ain't it?
Especially with us. Look, I tell you,
we will shoot you to death.
I'm playing Halo tonight. And then I'll play The Ascent sometime next week. But yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Okay. All right. And then for me, LBOOGIE, I haven't played too much. I played Road Company with Lady on Thursday for GWG game night, which we might be moving that game night. So anybody who wants to play with us, I think we're going to be moving to like Wednesday. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I played Halo last night. I haven't been playing too much because I was building this glorious PC over here to the right of me, which y'all can't see. But if you're in our Discord, you can see it. Yeah, I think I posted a picture online too, so you might be able to see it. Yeah.
Yes, I made you post in our Discord because you forgot, because them are the rules, ma'am.
Right. Because if you didn't post a pic, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So
That's the rules.
Right. Them the rules.
Are you gonna change out the wiring for the power supply? I know you said you wanted to change from purple to.
I'm not sure. Like, if it doesn't, it hasn't bothered me again. Like when I first saw it, I was like, I was a little disappointed. So for those of you guys who are PC enthusiasts and don't know, for the Founders Edition NVIDIA cards, you have to use a splitter that comes out of there, and it goes to 2 wires. And I wasn't very happy with that, and I didn't know that beforehand. Otherwise, I don't think I would have went with purple. But I don't know. It's not bothering me, so I might just leave it. And I gotta adjust all the fans to purple and stuff to see how I like it. If y'all don't know, I love purple. So this is like an Arctic build. It's all white, purple. All right. That's it. We're done with all that stuff. Let's move on to the tough questions.
Ooh.
We have we got a guest, so we got a few interview questions here. They're not too bad. We kind of prepped you, so you should be all right.
Indeed.
All right, so David, can you tell us how old were you when you first started gaming, and what was the game that you played?
Man, the age is tough. I can't really put a pinpoint on the age, but I can give you a time frame, because the very first console that was mine, that I didn't have to, because I'm the only boy. I have 3 sisters. Okay. The very first console that was mine, this is my console, is a Sega Genesis.
All right.
And the game that I played daily was Streets of Rage. I fell in love with Blaze immediately. The music on the original Streets of Rage, when that thing first kicks in.
Yeah, look at
that. Masterpiece, right? And I exclusively played with Blaze, right? That was my childhood video game crush. Instantly was Blaze, right? So I don't remember how old I was. So whenever the original Streets of Rage came out, that was when I started playing video games, because this was mine. This was me and my space, the boy. Right. This is my console, and I played it daily. So whenever Streets of Rage came out, that's when I started gaming. Yeah.
I want to say that must mean I don't know, about 8 or 9.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Growing up, sisters, mom, not to bring a downpour, but single mother providing for all her kids. It was a luxury to be able to have something like that. Moms did her thing, when she was able to, do what she could for us. And when she got me that Genesis, it was a game changer,
Right.
So shout out to moms, may she rest in power. But she did her thing, man. She really did. And that really started, everything, just me falling in love with gaming, was that Sega Genesis and the original Streets of Rage.
Right. Yeah, I know that for me and my family, it was the same way. Like I feel like every console came through my house, but it wasn't like we were rich or anything. So any system I had, if I wanted the new system, that old system had to be sold in some way, shape, or form, which people give a lot of shit to GameStop, but I wouldn't be able to have a lot of stuff I had if it wasn't
sure it is.
Stuff in and pay, because even a little bit of something was something toward the next system or game that you wanted to play. So yeah, I mean, I totally get that.
Definitely, it's a humble beginnings,
right? For sure. Oh yeah.
Yes, even now I tell people, video games is an expensive hobby.
Yep.
Every time I look up, my son be like, "Yo, can I get $10 for some V-Bucks?" I'd be like, "I just gave you $10."
Right.
Like, it's nonstop, bro.
Yo, every day they be like, "I found something else." Like, look. Stop looking.
It's an expensive hobby, man. And I can just imagine, when we were younger, the stuff my mom, how hard she had to work just to get, this console, So shout out to all the moms and dads in the world, man, that's able to, find a way to get these devices and games for children, man, because, the mantra and stigma over gaming has changed from when we were younger, right?
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't as mainstream or popular. It was almost like, oh, you sitting around, you playing games all day.
Right.
So I love the fact that, people can get into the gaming industry just by playing a video game. One game will get to the industry, and it's a life changer. I love it. It's like a kid picking up a basketball. That's how you look at it now for the first time. And realize he's in love with it. That's how these streamers, 16, 17, 18 years old, are millionaires. They pick up a controller.
Yeah, you gotta love it. And like you said, shout out to all the gaming parents too, because we paying for ourselves and them.
It ain't easy.
It ain't.
Not only am I feeding my habit, but I'm feeding theirs too. So
Yeah, I'm trying to get my daughter to start streaming so she can start making some money on.
Right.
Let me
make me some money.
Hey.
CLC popping now.
I think you got some child labor laws over here. Come on now.
Hey, we in Georgia. Georgia don't care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
girl, get in there and stream. You know the goddamn.
7 o'clock.
There you go.
Got a schedule.
You monetized yet? Get in there and stream.
Yeah.
Instead of cutting the grass, no. Hey,
right, exactly. You know what I mean? You want that new Fortnite? Look.
Hey. Go get that.
Go to earn them V-Bucks.
Yeah.
Hey, that's right. The other day I was looking for a shirt, a particular shirt to wear, and I couldn't find it. I told my son, I said, if you find this shirt, I got you on V-Bucks. And he found it expeditiously.
I love it. He found it expeditiously. Like every time you ask him to do anything else, take forever. But he was on it, right?
One of them V-Bucks.
V-Bucks was in it.
Bro.
Wow. I'm telling you, that's like, I don't even know what to equate that to from when we were young, but you dangle some V-Bucks to a kid?
It was just gaming in general.
Whatever.
It was a gaming in general, whether you was renting the game from the video store or if you were just trying to buy a game or go to a free house and play. That's what
Blockbuster
was.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Blockbuster was popping when they started having video games. You was like, what? Say word.
Game changer.
Yeah.
All right, so the next question I wanted to ask you was, how did level 1 gaming come to be? I know we talked a little bit about it. You said you were at Tick and whatnot, but like, what made you say, okay, let's shift and make something of my own?
Mm-hmm. What was it about Tick? I was gonna say, yeah. I say, what was it about Tick that you felt like, okay, I need to pivot and we can do XYZ? Was it like more of a time frame thing, or you just want to build your own team? Like
to keep it, I'm gonna keep it $150. All right, and this is no shade. I don't want any.
Oh yeah, sure.
But I'm gonna keep it $150. Like the Phoenix, I needed my wings to be spread.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like working for someone and wasn't the right path for me.
Mm-hmm.
I already got that in the 9 to 5. I wanted a boss. I needed to spread my wings. I had a bunch of ideas and things that I wanted, that I wanted to dive into that I felt like I really couldn't do over there. And this is no shade to Kyle. I mean, that's a show, running how you run it. Mm-hmm. Luckily, I got blessed because the people who are now co-owners, co-founders and co-owners of Level 1 were also doing the Double XP podcast with me, which we do every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. They felt the same way, and I got lucky enough that these 5 people had enough faith in me to say, hey, let's pick up our bags and let's be homeless for a minute and see what we can make. I got lucky. Like, I tell people all the time, like, I have such a talented team. I don't feel like I'm that talented. But what I can do, my one talent, I can get people in the room. I don't know how. And they call me Professor X on my team because I may not do a lot, but I can get people together, right? Mm-hmm. And I talked to them, and it didn't take any type of convincing. They were like, "Yep, we behind you. You leaving, we leaving. Let's go make it." That's pretty much how it was formed, man. These 5, and it was just 5 of us, Right. And when we first started, we didn't have any writers. We're up to maybe 10. And anywhere from 10 to 15 writers now that we have. No writers, no editors. It was me and Floor Hugger banging out articles. Editing stuff, banging out articles. Demigod as well, which he'll be coming back soon. And it was just us. It was like, let's reach out to people and see what type of team we can build, and we were able to do that. And just by, I don't know if it's sheer luck the blessings of God, that people also believed in what we're trying to do at level 1. And I will say this, one of the biggest struggles, and this is why I love being on this podcast today, right? One of my biggest struggles, I tell people all the time, and you guys have probably seen the tweets, gaming statistics show that a lot of it's 51% of gamers are women. Like it's like 51%, probably 50%.
Right. Yeah, we took over.
Oh, yeah. We took over
the majority
this year.
And we have some incredible women over at level 1. Of course, the floor hugger, you guys know, but some other women that I really want to push out in the forefront whenever they're ready for that. The one struggle that I feel like that in the area that I failed is I don't have more women on my team. I have, like you guys know, I'm the only boy. I grew up around women. I have a wife. I have a small daughter who is getting into video games, right? So I want to be able to surround myself with more than just. I don't ever want to be the guys club, right?
Right, I got you.
I never wanted to be that, and that's one area I feel like I'm trying to bring in more women. Like I haven't. And that's something even after the podcast, I would love to sit with you guys and kind of pick your brain on different maneuvers and tactics, because I want to continue to grow level 1, and I want to continue to grow it in the right way.
Yeah.
So that's one place I feel like I have failed, but not for the lack of trying. It's just maybe I'm just not going about the things the correct way. But
well, I think a lot of that is because there's a lot of women who don't want to be in the forefront for fear of being harassed, for being attacked and stuff like that. So 100%. Like a lot, I mean, that's why I say it's so unique about our channels, because you have 4 women and 4 women of color who are literally, we joke about, console war, stuff like that, but all of us are very knowledgeable about games, and all of us are very knowledgeable about the video game industry and the trends. So when you come to take a listen to our channel, we're not talking about fluff. We're actually talking about, real business strategies and whatnot within the gaming industry. So I think we're very unique in that way.
And little known fact, our Phoenix is a she.
Okay.
Does she have a name? Does the Phoenix have a name?
Phoenix? No, she doesn't have a name.
I feel like you need to name her.
It's
you need to name her. Everybody needs a name.
We'll let Mariah come up with the name for it, but yeah, that's how level 1 started, and we still have of course lots of room to grow, not just externally but internally. We have lots of room to grow. There's lots of things that I want to, that I'm striving for, that I hope I can make happen, and being able to be on here with you guys and after the show, man, and in the future, I would love to continue to pick you guys' brain and learn from you. You guys are doing amazing stuff over here. It's rare, like you said, to see 4 women, not only that, women of color, who are out here like chest up, head up, chin up, like we're here, because a lot of women are being attacked, and I tell people all the time, I wish, because Mariah is the one on our team, is the one, she's a woman of color. I wish somebody would. I flip this house upside down. I wish somebody would come at her incorrectly. But sorry, I ramble a lot. Like, Fame, shut up.
No, you're good.
But
going I don't think we got to the ramble section yet. You were still saying, very valid things. So
from Tick to very, very, very humble beginnings, from writing articles that from when I was a Tick, I could write an article and 1,000 people will see it, to a brand new type that nobody knows, writing an amazing article and 5 people reading it, to now I'm getting 500-600 people reading and stuff again. It's an amazing feeling. I love it. I just want to continue to grow and continue, because I want to feed my family with this one day.
Right.
I know y'all feel the same way. That 9 to 5 is whack.
Right.
Ain't nobody trying to be behind this keyboard and be able to still live the same lifestyle I live now.
Yep. That's the goal. So, speaking of a little bit of that uprising, you were on IGN.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Like how I segued that? Yeah.
Yeah. And that IGN was a surreal. I've always watched podcasts Unlocked. I've always admired their professionalism, how they do things. And one day, it was a couple of months back, out of nowhere, I got to look at my phone and I got a follow from Ryan McCaffrey. And I was like, nah, this ain't. And I started check mark. I was like, this is legitimately Ryan McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know how, well, you guys don't know, you guys later, you guys are the ones that's always, like, as a guy, we get a girl number, but like, I can't text you immediately. I gotta wait a little bit because I don't want to seem too thirsty, baby. Like, I'm really trying to holler at you. Like, I really want to talk to you right now, but I can't, right? And that's kind of how it was with Ryan. Like, he followed me. I was like, I want to shoot a DM, but I waited. I waited like maybe a month, maybe not that, maybe about 3 weeks. And I was like, hey, you know, I appreciate the follow. It's really an honor. You know, you're someone I've been following for a long time. I love your show. And he hit me back like immediately, and he was like, yeah, I have some people recommend you to me, and I've been checking out your stuff, and you look like you're doing some great work. I would love to get you on live. And at the time, I thought it was just a word thing. I'm gonna say it, you know, maybe you know, a year or two
like
from now, when you get bigger, and make it happen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lo and behold, last week, I'm at work at my desk, and DM Ryan McCaffrey, hey, we'd love to have you come on Unlock tomorrow. And I'm just like, I'm not ready for this. Like, I wasn't mentally prepared for this.
Right.
Day comes, I'm with my team. I'm like, yo, like it's a big spotlight. Like I want to say the right thing. I want to do the right thing. I want to present the right way. And my team is telling you, how many podcasts have you done? You know how to podcast. You know how to make people laugh. Just go in there and do it.
Just be you.
And from the moment I got in there, man, yeah, exactly. And it was such a, they're super professional. Super, like the work they put in pre-show, during, and after is absolutely, like, to see that side, to see that, I was just like, yo, I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Like, yep, I need that, want that, I want to do that, want to try that. And to be on, and from the very beginning, they were very welcoming. Me and Miranda hit it off pre-show with some stuff that we both are interested in, stuff that we liked. We had a good time, and it was a surreal feeling. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even watched the episode yet.
All right, you should watch it
because
I watched it.
It was so surreal to me. Like, going back and watching, I'm like, oh crap, I did that.
You're gonna critique it though.
And I was already ready to move on to the. Yes, and that's what I'm afraid of, my cringe. I'm like, everyone's hit me up. I've got so many DMs. My mentions were lit that day. People say, you did an amazing job.
You did good. You did real good.
Come on again. And I don't see it in that way. I want to see it in that way. I think if I finally sit down and watch the whole episode, I will. But it was such a surreal experience, and I love the exposure it's gotten for level one. I think I said it before on one of our last show, and I'll say we'll actually have the IGN podcast team on the XP podcast show the next couple of weeks, which is amazing. Like, we had to make that connection with them, come on their show, and they'll agree to come over here and chat with us. It's absolutely huge, and I'm hoping to continue to foster a good relationship with them, because. And shout out to Ryan McCaffrey, because I'm not the first like black small content creator he's like put on his show, right?
He's made a concerted effort to make
give
that
a man part his of flowers.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
because as you know, the Black Lives Matter movement is not hot on social media anymore.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
People don't have BLM in their thing anymore. People don't have the fist in their profile picture no more. You don't see, Twitch and all this stuff doing stuff to proactively, consistently promote black creators, and this man is still doing it. That tells me that he meant what he said. What he wanted, he put out. This is what I want to do, and he's doing it, because in a time where he doesn't have to, he's doing it. So I want to make sure that regardless of whatever platform you hold dear to your heart, you got to get that man, because he's consistently doing something. That much love for Ryan McCaffrey for doing that. And but it wasn't an experience. It was a good time. I'm trying to live in the moment still, because I try to move on to the next thing. And Baron was like, bro, you was on iTalk. Like, you need to take a step back and appreciate that.
Yeah, that's huge.
I'm trying to move on. And I tell him, I wish it was y'all, not me. I wish it was my team and not me. I wish it was Baron. I wish it was Mariah, Jonathan, somebody, because it only takes one person in your group to pop off, and everybody eat. If you're a real family, we talk each other.
It's fine.
Your people, being on a stage by yourself. I want to get on the stage, get a trophy, and I want the whole team with me. Come on up here, because when you create something together, you want to win together. You want to win and lose together, because there's no fun being up there by yourself. So I'm hoping I can create more opportunities for my people to be able to shine.
Yeah, I gotta clap that up. I mean, I think we've seen some of that in social media, and I don't think people understand that there are those people that are that put on the veil of wanting to uplift Black folks,
and they don't
to get themselves move forward. Mm-hmm. But then they have zero intention on actually bringing up other Black people. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you gotta watch those things, and I think we know what that looks like, but a lot of other people don't realize that those Black people exist, that they do not want to uplift, they just want to promote themselves. So I commend you.
I mean, we all saw. We know a lot of that was social media stunts. We saw it.
Right.
I mean, we, as people of color, we've gotten used to it. We know what's real.
Yeah.
So
right.
I definitely want to give Ryan his flowers.
All right. We'll clap it up. So the next question I want to ask you is like, what are the best and worst parts about? Do we need to pause, DELILAH?
Yeah. Google is acting funny on.
Yeah, no problem.
YouTube is acting.
I just don't want to start another question if it's if it's giving us a little.
This happened to us a couple of weeks ago, and it was frustrating. Like, they always choose at the wrong time to give you issues.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because it's a topic we care about. And it's like it had to be this topic,
right?
Or something like that, so,
right?
I'm trying to close some of these windows really slow.
Rain is hilarious. I thought it was those shipments of SSDs. What's wrong with him?
He loved the
Rain is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. OBS is weird. But,
I'm about to say, are you running through OBS?
I am. I'm running it through OBS, and it's not pushing any data through. I don't know if it's connection or what. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden it started going slow. Like extremely
maybe
slow.
If you I know before when I said
are you playing the game?
I had to switch us. I had to pause our video just to get through the show, just because typically you got to shut the whole thing down for it to completely act how you want.
So you talking about just stopping the gameplay?
I would give it a shot and see if that helps.
I'll try that. I'll try that now. Just give me a second.
No, I'll just tell everybody 1 second.
Yeah, it's still like it's because my CPU usage is extremely low, so I know it's not. No, it's not that.
You breaking up for me, DELILAH. I don't know about for everybody else.
At one point, I thought she was the mannequin. I was like, she's doing a mannequin challenge.
Right.
I like, don't blink, huh?
So silly.
Ice in her veins, baby. She don't blink.
Right. No, I had to look at everybody else. I was like, is everybody else stuck too? Like,
yeah, it's just going extremely slow. I don't know.
All right. Well, you want to wait a second, or you want to?
All right, is it still going for you? Is it still, when you look on YouTube, is it still showing?
Yeah,
it has
a pause in a good minute.
Okay, good. As long as everyone can the chat still hear us? Let's make sure everything's still going.
Rain said chopped and screwed.
Chopped and screwed.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting right to where we were ending the last little bit. Of the interview, because I can see my hand movements.
Yeah.
Let me just.
I'm just looking to see. That's all. Look to the video.
Yeah, it looks like it's running back again.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure.
You're the technical wizard. Look at you over there doing your thing.
DELILAH got it.
Trying.
So now that we're about to talk about what you love and hate about podcasting, this is probably one of those hate moments. But yeah.
Listen, and I feel every bit of frustration that Delilah's going through right now, because there's nothing worse than to be, having a good show and entertaining people, and you can't entertain people, and then you look over and watch it till everybody leave. But you guys have an amazing audience. They start coming right back. That's love, or they stayed. That's love.
And they help us through it.
Yeah, our chat is awesome.
Yeah, they help us through it typically.
That is love. Like, that's one of the highlights of being a content creator, when you have people who gonna rock with you at your ups and your downs. That's a dub. And I think one of the negatives, I don't know if a lot of people deal with, but I deal with imposter syndrome a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like
don't we all?
I did something dope, and I'm just like, even after the IGN thing, I still like go through imposter syndrome with that. Like,
I deal with that
at
work.
I
deal with that at work.
Like, do I really deserve to be here?
All the time, because you guys know,
I'm bad,
I'm on one of the best teams at Microsoft as far as designers, and it's like, dude, these jokers are insanely talented. So I mean, you have to sometimes trust your training and trust what you know. But yeah, I'm sorry. Every time I hear that term, like it triggers me a little bit. It just takes me into that mode. But yeah,
it's hard. It's hard, and it makes it hard to appreciate your accomplishments because of it. Just like I was saying, it took Baron to sit with me in a call and was like, why are you trying to move on to the next thing? Like, why are we already emailing and doing this with this person? Fame, like, bro, like, get offline and just enjoy yourself. Like this happened. Like, this IGN thing just happened for you. Like, you need to enjoy it. And I'm already ready to think, okay, now I need to do something else, because I don't really think I deserve to be in that spotlight. And on top of that, finding and wanting, even though you can't, you guys know it's impossible to make everybody happy, but you want to.
Right.
You want to appease every single person. You don't want no thumbs down. You want everyone to enjoy. You made a small change on your show. You want people to like it. People don't like it. So trying to appease everyone when you know for an absolute fact you can't, that sucks in content creation, because man, you want everyone to love your work. You want everyone to have a good time. And it's an impossible thing to do. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. That and me trying to manage a team of so many people and keep everyone happy, and when I know I can, we have quarterly meetings, like all staff meetings, and I'm just like, man, I hope people are okay with this change. I know some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna hate it. It's difficult, but we love it. We wouldn't do this if we didn't love it, right? If we didn't have a goal in mind, if we didn't enjoy the people we are around, the people that we entertain, the people that we get to meet, networking. I can't wait until that bald-headed chick named COVID to go away and get back in person, so I can hug on people and change business cards and have a drink with, right? Like, I feel like that's where I do the best, like PAX South, E3, like I can do my best work there. I miss networking so much, because it's not the same doing it this way. It's cool.
I know. I always feel like I'm like interjecting into people's lives right now. Like at E3 and stuff like that is different. It's like, we all here for the same purpose to network and stuff like that. Right. But then when you you're emailing people and stuff, and you just like, I hope I'm not bothering them. But
exactly. Who is this random person from across the globe?
Right.
Like, I want to go out and give you my business card. Like, this is me.
Which it's funny because sorry to cut you off, but
no, you're good.
I was told by someone, when I was looking for a job, is that because for me as a woman, I get that imposter syndrome, that I'm not good enough and stuff like that. But they said that women apply for jobs where they have like 80 to 100% of the qualifications, right? And white males will apply for jobs that they only have 30% of the qualifications. So the moral is to apply like you were a white male. So that's how I started to look at things, is just shoot your shot. You know what I mean? Because even if you don't make all of them, you're going to make some of them. You're going to make some of them some of the time too. Clock strikes twice. A broke clock is right twice a day. So.
And at worst, the only thing you're going to hear is no.
If they ask for race.
Yeah.
That's the
And
worst
they
thing
don't
somebody can
don't
say.
kill you. No, don't kill you. So
That's right.
So ask for that review code. Ask for that interview.
Right.
What they gonna say? No, they're not gonna talk bad about your mama and until you got ugly shoes on.
Yeah.
Just they gonna say no, not at this time. You know.
Oh, yeah.
And you move on to the next person because like you said, twice a day, a bro clock is right. Somebody gonna say yes.
Right.
And you take those opportunities and you flourish in them.
Yeah. All right. So the easiest. We still got 2 more questions. I know we're going a little bit long with the interview, but 2 more questions. So, what are your top 5 games or franchises?
You don't have to write this down because that wasn't easy.
Good though.
Because there's so many good franchises, right? So these first couple of ones are in no particular order, but the last 2 I'm at the rate 1 and 2.
Okay.
So in no particular order, Smash.
All right.
Greatness.
Yeah,
right?
fighting games. Yeah.
GTA.
Right.
Greatness. Okay. And Final Fantasy, which my Final Fantasy game is Final Fantasy 9. 9,
Wow,
10,
9.
and then 7, in my opinion, and then 13, and then the rest fall where they may.
Mine was to do with what's the main character's tail,
Shake
right?
them out.
With the tails, Zidane.
Yeah, Zidane.
Love it.
Yeah.
And the mage, and the mage was Vivi, which was one of my favorite video game characters of all time. So my top 2, number 2. This was difficult. This is difficult for me. Number 2 is Halo.
Okay.
Number 2 is Halo, and I said this on IGN that I feel like Halo Infinite will be the first Halo from 343 that we say, all right, Bungie who. I feel that way because I feel like Halo 4 and 5. I feel like 343 was still carrying Bungie's torch in a way. Mm-hmm. I think with Infinite, this is gonna be the first game where we say, okay, this is 343's Halo.
Right.
But top 2 franchise for me of all time. And number 1, Pokemon.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, gotta catch him. Oh.
I like the pause. The pause before he went to.
I know, right? I was thinking something, but it is. Yeah.
I'm like Assassin's Creed.
It's
I'm
Pokemon.
like all these other franchises.
It's Pokemon. Growing up and playing Pokemon, yellow, red, blue, silver, gold, and the first gen, because I'm 33 going on 34, right? So of course the first gen I'm a whole finally to my heart because Charizard is the GOAT. Right? Charizard is the GOAT. But it's definitely Pokemon, man. Like, and now that Pokemon MOBA is out, I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I'm gonna hop on that. The power of the franchise, and how dearly I hold it to my heart from being younger. It's Pokemon. And I ain't gonna cap. I was playing the Pokemon card game when I was in school. Ain't no cap. I played the Pokemon card game. One time I came home crying because somebody stole my cards and I ain't know who, so I couldn't fight. It was right as a kid, I'm in like elementary, middle school, like I'm ready to throw hands, you know what I'm saying? Somebody stole my holographic, you know what I'm saying? Stuff, cards then, had not got something I took care of, like I was taking care of, and that was all in sleeves. It's money right now.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like you see people, money.
Right.
That's
Thousands.
real money, right?
Yeah.
So Pokemon will always hit differently for me when I don't play. My Switch gets no love. But when that new Pokemon drop, yeah, I'm there. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's this November. That's this November, right? You gonna be ready, huh?
I think November is the remake of a Gen 4 game, but then they have a new game supposed to be dropping, I think, beginning of next year. If I'm not mistaken, new Pokemon and everything.
Okay, yeah, you put me on because I did see 2 Pokemon that's supposed to be coming out.
So I ain't gonna hold you. I was there when Pokemon Go drop. I was there.
Yep.
I still haven't uninstalled it, even though I haven't played in a long time. I haven't uninstalled it because I might get that itch to catch every single one. Okay. Shout out to my boy Ash, my homie Pikachu.
He said, "My homie Pikachu." You got me very
yeah. Number 1 is Pokemon, man. It's y'all didn't play Pokemon?
I didn't play.
I'm like,
play Pokemon Go.
You played or you played Pokemon Go?
I play.
You played. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that friend code.
Right.
I'm probably about to get back into it, right? And
I get
that
like
remote raid
in
was
and
a game
out.
changer.
Yeah,
I get in and out with Go, but I've been playing Go since the beginning.
Those remote raids are game changers because I mean, that's the one few things that came out of this pandemic. Like, oh, that's a good change because,
right,
bro. And I used to be deep with 19, 20 people walking around.
Yep.
To churches and stuff. Playing it. Yeah, bro. It was heavy, bro. Like, and Google opinions. If you got the Google rewards, that was free money for Pokemon Go.
Ooh,
Answer a couple of surveys. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ask a couple. Man, I was racking up, a week, $5-6 on opinions on Google opinions and spending that on Pokemon. I wasn't putting no real money into it.
Right,
that was Google money, baby. I appreciate y'all.
That's hilarious. All right, last question. What's your favorite food genre or actual dish? So like you like Mexican, or you like tacos, specific type of tacos?
I love Mexican food, right? But if you tell me, Fame, you can eat you're gonna eat this one dish for the rest of your life. If you give me some chicken spaghetti done correctly, that's all I need.
What is chicken? Wait.
You don't know what chicken spaghetti is?
No.
Oh Lord!
Come on, man!
Oh my gosh, Chareece!
Oh Lord! When people hear it, they think.
Yeah.
When people hear it, they think, oh, instead of ground beef, you put chicken in it. No,
it's not the same.
No, that ain't what that is.
Exactly what
chicken spaghetti going in the oven.
Yeah.
They gonna have some Velveeta, some cream of chicken in it.
Cream of celery.
Yeah.
You got some chopped onions in it. Shredded chicken.
Somebody
cheese on top with the noodles. You mix the noodles and everything, but cheese on top.
Okay. Somebody needs to make that lady some chicken spaghetti. I can eat that. Babe.
We having chicken spaghetti.
We having chicken spaghetti tonight because now I'm hungry. But yeah, that's my dish. Oof. Like I love Mexican food. If you tell me I'm gonna eat this one thing, chicken spaghetti.
And chicken spaghetti is one of them things that the next day. It's the next day.
Yeah,
the
next still
day. It's got to marinate. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's don't juice.
It's a casserole for real.
It is.
Yes.
You make a big old thing of it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You
making a big old. You making a big one.
That's next day's lunch and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Next day.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's gonna be either the same or better than the first day you had it.
Yeah, it's one of them.
It's done right.
It's one of the meals you make on Monday and you eat it till Friday.
She ain't lying. She ain't lying.
Yo.
and not a single lie was detected. I got a loud meter on my back.
No, yo, my kid does not know. After 2 or 3 days, she be like, all right, I'm tired of this. I'm like, yo, I know you didn't grow up poor because I grew up poor, okay? This is what it was. Monday through Friday, this will be eaten. That's it. Ain't shit else. You open the refrigerator all you want. Ain't shit populated. Like, that's what
CHAREECE, somebody please make her some chicken spaghetti.
Yeah. I'm need y'all to drop your recipe in the Discord.
Okay, I will.
That's not a problem. Dropping recipes at Discord. That is not a thing. We will get you that by the end of the day.
Sunday dinner one day.
We'll get that for you by the end.
One day.
Right.
Next Sunday dinner. Because I'm be watching this podcast and I want to see your face when you come and realize you were blessed by the hands of God by giving you some chicken spaghetti recipes. Like I'm ready for that.
Oh God, have mercy. Okay.
Now see, Chareece got a bunch of shit that she don't eat though.
Oh yeah,
Why are you telling on me?
She's fickle.
Well,
I feel like it's common knowledge at this point.
Oh damn.
Anybody that watches the show knows though. Chareece be like, I eat this, I don't eat this. So do you eat onions? You eat onions, right? You good with those, right?
If they're cut up small and sauteed.
Okay, so see, that's what you do. When you make chicken spaghetti, that's what you do.
No, God, no.
Wow.
Yeah. See? Here we go.
Somebody cleanse her palate.
Here we go. I'm telling you, just scrape it all off and start at zero again.
We've been trying for like a year.
Right. She don't like guacamole. What's the list? Lady got a whole ass list.
She got a list.
I'm not gonna do that to her. But there's a list. There is a list.
Right.
There is a list.
We working on it. We just trying to get back together, David. And as soon as we get back to E3, she trying. We taking her everywhere.
Oh yeah,
it's
a wrap.
Help that baby. She need help.
Right. We're gonna anoint thee. Okay.
It's just
Look at the hands. Look at the hands.
What was that?
Right. The thought of eating the onions.
You'll be all right, man. You'll be all right.
Wow.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
Let's look. I'm about to go left. So
see, I love me some onions, so let's get it. I mean, whatever. But go ahead.
Right. We got a couple of topics. We're not gonna be able to get through everything because we like to keep this show, 1:30. That's it. So we got a couple of delays that we got this week. So we will confirm that Keena and shout out to me for letting y'all know like months ago that her Horizon Forbidden West will be delayed till 2022. So yes, I did that for you. What do you guys think about them delays?
Man, PlayStation ain't got no games, man. All they got is SSDs.
Oh my God.
That's all they got.
SSDs.
That's all they got. It seems like the titles that was supposed to be like introducing to the next gen console for the PlayStation 5 has not been in fruition since their last thing was popping on PlayStation was Returnal, and I heard that didn't sell very well.
500K.
So, huh?
500K.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's wood. That's wood in gaming video games.
She said wood.
Like if
that's not a lot. Yeah.
No,
it's not.
No,
like they should have got. They should have at least hit 1 million.
It
like,
should as much consoles that they have sold. They should have had at least 1 million sold.
Right.
Not surprised about the delays. I'm not gonna be like, oh, let them do it. It's okay. I understand. Await greatness. You know what I mean? But then you got people with $500. $300 to $500 consoles plus tax with really nothing to play. But multiplats. So nobody, man. Look, I'm not. Horizon Forbidden West is one of the games that I want to get, but like I said, it's also going on the PlayStation 4. So, GG's, Sony.
I refuse to play Horizon. I ain't even got my Morales check because I don't have a PS5. I refuse to play Horizon Forbidden West on the PlayStation 4. First off, I don't know how mouth-to-mouth resuscitation works on hardware. I don't know how to revive my PS4 when it died from trying to play it. I ain't figured that out yet. But when it comes to Keena, like I don't really trip on delays. Like if you feel like you need to fix something,
right?
So we don't as a gamer cry about it. Yeah, go ahead. I'm all the way for it. It sucks, but I really got no issue with it. That's the game that I'm accurate. That's one of the games I think my PS4 would be okay playing. So I'm probably gonna copy day one. But man, I'm just so used to or so backlogged with games because of Game Pass. When delays happen, I'd be like, oh, I ain't tripping. I literally picked up my Xbox Series X or S on, and I got games that in Game Pass that hold me off until 2025. So delay it. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I think that's how it is for most of us on this panel because we all got Xboxes too, and so it's like whatever, it'll come when it comes, and hopefully it comes during a dry spell so I can actually play it.
Yeah, I'm saying that's all we need. Yeah, that part. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I'm getting Keena on PC because Epic is coming out on Epic on the same time as PlayStation 5 on the Epic Game Store, and I want to use my Xbox controller, my Elite controller, Elite Series 2 controller, so I'd rather get it on PC. But yeah, I was a little bit. This one kind of hurts thing a little bit because this is one I was definitely looking forward to. I mean, from the art style to the gameplay, it has just like Zelda-ish elements to it, and so yeah, that's right up my alley. So I'm a little bit salty about that delay, but as far as Horizon Forbidden West, I didn't expect it this year, to be honest with you. Just because
I'm telling you, I told everybody as soon as they didn't have the date the last time, it ain't coming out this year.
Yeah,
that's what
they had the date every time leading up to a couple months ago when they did their E3 essentially. They had the date.
Things from certain whispers.
Yeah.
They had even to try to make 2021. Guerrilla had even got some help from some outside teams to try to finish it along. And as soon as I started to hear those whispers, I was like, yeah, that's getting delayed. Like when you got to bring in other people from other teams to get your game done on time, just delay it.
Because even when you bring on other people, it's going to take you at least 3 to 4 weeks to get everybody up to speed to where you need them to be operating at the level you need them to
Shout out to the PM on the panel. You know just saying.
Yeah, you know, that's what I do. But go ahead, David. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no! You didn't. I was just saying, like, I knew this was coming, and I ain't tripping because I don't have a PS5, so
right.
It is what it is. But yeah, the moment I started hearing the whispers about Guerrilla getting help from other studios to try to get this game done on time, first I was like, you gotta do all that just to delay the game, and I'm all for that. Kina, just delay it, because again, I'm backlogged.
Right.
I'm backlogged,
yeah,
so
man,
I ain't
crazy,
tripping
right?
about no delay. I ain't tripping.
Right. All right, CHAREECE, did you want to step in?
No, y'all said everything, because
Okay.
I didn't expect the game to come out this year anyway. I'm like,
Either one of them? Like,
no, well, Kena was. That's the only one I'm really disappointed, because I actually wanted to play that on PC.
Mm-hmm.
But the Horizon
PC,
one,
though, did y'all get
I heard it.
about that? All right.
I don't have a PS5 yet.
Right. And I feel like now it's just like, I might as well just wait until they're like, you know, out in the wild, easily to get, because there's like nothing that I need to get. I did feel for a little bit I was getting FOMO with Ratchet and Clank, but our resident Ratchet and Clank person has not talked about that game ever. Hey. So I feel like
okay, so I'm gonna say this once.
Ratchet. Wait.
I'm like this.
I'm sorry.
I'm like this. But y'all know me. I'm a big platformer type person. You know what I mean? So once you get past the glitz and glamour of it, like the eye candy, it's just a platformer, man. It's like I'm just saying.
Oh wow, really?
You know, when you play good ones,
you know, if it was hard, Delilah would be like, "Yo, this is what I'm playing."
When you play good ones, when you play really good ones, it's hard to be like the storytelling to me is what does it in those type of games for me. So I just leave it at that.
Still, Ori still.
Or the gameplay on Ori is what I'm a gameplay first person. I'm a gameplay first type person though. Like, it's got to be everything. It's got to check all the boxes. Like, for instance, you know the transition with the whole time thing of like when you jump and you zoom yourself to the place, the portal, right? Like, to me, it felt, after a while, it felt gimmicky. Yeah, I like I said, I don't really
we're gonna put this everywhere.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much.
Killing my joy, y'all. She's killing my joy.
I don't want to say too much. I don't want to ruin for other people. You know, cause I'm very harsh on that type of. I'm harsh on those type of games because that is my favorite genre, right? So I mean, I look at them very differently versus, let's say, regular, like, you know, somebody who don't play platformers. You know, like,
right.
So I'm gonna judge it differently. So just leave it at that, and I won't say anything else about it.
No problem. So one good thing though that came out this week for PlayStation was that they finally announced that you can go ahead and start putting your SSDs in. People were not happy still because then they saw them prices, and then wallets, little butterflies was flying out. Yeah, the prices is not cheap.
And Sony not guaranteeing your PS5 won't die either. That's the scary part.
Yeah, so like they put in, you got to sign up for their beta, which that was their way of covering their behinds. Really, let's be honest. They said, you got to sign up for this beta. That's the only way you get to use the SSD. And part of signing up for the beta is things may not work properly. So if you're gonna use your SSD, cross your fingers.
I would like to say that I think it's kind of messed up. I'm not trying to bash Sony, but this week they're gonna get bashed. I think for the price point for the PlayStation 5,
the SSD costs more than PlayStation 5.
Yes. I don't think.
Wait, what was the price? What was the price?
I think the 500 gigabyte was, I think, 150, 170.
Like 179, something like that.
Yeah, something in that price range. So you adding that on top of the 500 plus tax that you got on your PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's a chunk. That's a piece of change plus the games.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think like they're nickel and diming them at this point. I don't think that's right.
I mean, they opened it up for SSDs, for any SSD, right? Mm-hmm. Which that's great because you can put whatever SSD in there. The problem though with that is that not all SSDs are built the same. So if you cheap out and you get a cheap SSD, you're more than likely going to have an overheating issue.
Yeah, this is an NVMe SSD, not the it's not like the USB plug-in.
The 1 terabyte in comparison to the Series X and S, the 1 terabyte I believe is $279, while the Series X is $219.
Yep.
And there's no issues. You plug that joker in and you good.
Right.
Like you don't have to open up. I know people. It's not a big deal to really open up, but you don't have to open it up. You have to worry about, do I need a heat sink?
Yeah.
If I wanted a PC. If I want to deal with PC stuff, I will get me a PC. I don't want that for my console. Consoles, just plug and play. I want to be able to pop my memory card in and be good. I don't have to worry about having to open this up.
Right.
I need a heat sink. Oh, I hope this works. I gotta get into a beta. How do you not have this ready before the console releases?
Right. Because it's been it's been like a year.
We're going on a year.
Right. Going on a year for them to get this. And then when they do it, it's like at your own risk, So it's a little shitty.
It's no for me, dog. They not. Yeah. You really want me not to just get a PS5 or just get a digital PS5 at this point, but you ain't got no games. So what you mean?
Right.
So
Hashtag.
I just want to be.
If you on PlayStation though, lady, and you have Call of Duty.
Well, we not talking.
I'm just saying, if you had it, that's it. That's your hard drive right there.
Yeah.
Because the PlayStation 5 already only has a 500 gigabyte hard drive, right?
They have 300 and something though allocated.
Well, it's eight.
Call of Duty is 338 gigabytes.
It's 8. Well, it's 1 terabyte, so yes, 800 or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so
it's not even a terabyte. I think it comes with 8.
I think it's 800 something. And then it's
all of it. It's not even used for games.
Right.
I remember the Series X came with 1 terabyte, and PlayStation 5 was like 825. But you can't
get
the whole 825.
That's why I was saying
the allocation
that it's
for the OS and
right?
everything. Yeah,
it's really what you have.
About give or take. Yeah.
Right. And then
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, trying to stay away because I'm trying to speed it up a little bit. But we got to say something about this because we're women. I know we got David here this week, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. Activision, y'all, your whole house is
Blizzard 2.
I cannot believe that the standpoint that the CEOs and upper management are trying to take with this. I've even heard rumors that internal messages from the CEO he's upset that people are complaining about the same issues over and over. If you haven't fixed those issues, then yes, your people are going to keep complaining about the same issues. And his ass just took a bump in pay. 4 months ago. He is raking in all kind of money and not take care of his people. I'll let you know right now, I will not support them until they fix their shit.
Okay.
Everybody else can.
Okay, I'm gonna chime in. I'm gonna chime in right here. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm a Call of Duty player for a decade. You know what I mean? That's my that was my crack. That was my shit. That was the thing I played every week, every Friday or Saturday for the past 10 years. It hurt me to uninstall that because I love that game, but y'all not fit to sit here and tell me that y'all been doing all this shit to these ladies, to these black women that play, the black women that work at your company, the women that y'all treated in that company, and think I'm going to continue to spend money on them, that I'm going to continue to play this game, that I'm going to continue to stream this game. I cannot do that. I can't. Ain't no way. And I feel like if you really about change and you really about making a difference, I'm not the biggest person on the platform, but you best believe I'm gonna make a change and I'm gonna make a difference, and I have to stand my ground. I uninstalled all my Call of Duties. I was in the process of doing my Call of Duty challenge. That shit got canceled. Overwatch uninstalled. I'm not playing y'all. Unless we do something, unless us gamers have a voice of what we have to say about what's going on in the industry, especially what's happening with Activision and Blizzard. us lady gamers have to stick up for them as well. Not just, oh, I'm just gonna put my, you know, my tweet saying that y'all gotta change, but you not making no change. So I'm gonna just put it that there, and it's gonna be tough for me, but I'd rather not play a game and support those ladies that work there than play a game and let them ladies know, like, damn, after all this that been put out about Activision and Blizzard, and you still got black women gamers still playing, I would be hurt as shit. I would be hurt if I was one of those ladies. So no, we don't fuck Activision, fuck Blizzard, and fuck everybody who's still fucking with them.
All
I
right.
was just about to ask you, can we cuss on here?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
We
Fuck
are,
Activision Blizzard.
Yeah. There we go. I wanted to get your opinion, David, because I know we talked about this last week. So
You got dudes posted up with Bill Cosby photos.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
that was just
As a husband and father, to hear that you got dudes walking in the breastfeeding room and just staring, I'd beat the brakes off one of them. White. Let me chill. My bad. My fault.
And the problem is that you can't continue to say that there isn't enough talent to replace these people when you don't do the work to uplift people, because it's not like people aren't trying to get in the industry. I'm still trying to get in the industry, and I know that I've noticed that a lot of people just get shifted around in the industry instead of them actually fostering, bringing in new talent. So if there are people waiting. To all those companies, there are people waiting to get into the industry. You need to allow people to be entry level, truly entry level people, and get those skills and be in your companies, because they're there. Get rid of these people.
Yeah, part of the argument that's being made is just why they've been allowed. I'm gonna say allowed because they've been allowed to stay in these companies is because of the AAA talent, right? The high fidelity, high polygon count. It's hard to get talent that has put in enough years to even create something of that fidelity. And it's like, well, that just means you have to downgrade some of your games, then, buddy. Because to me, it's you gotta correct that character flaw in your company.
Yes,
period.
You have to.
So
I mean,
the worst part about this,
is
that this is just the company that spoke up.
Right.
Imagine how many more
it's industry wide.
People of color, women of color, whose company who don't have the courage yet to speak up. We don't know, because who would have guessed that this was going on in Activision, like particularly Activision, right? So that just lets you know that there are more and more companies that people of color are having to deal with, but they don't have the courage to speak up quite yet. And I hope they do, because the video game is already misogynistic in a lot of ways, right? And again, I talked about earlier that a lot of gamers, 52% of gamers are women now. So how are we still fostering this environment when over 50% of the people that you're looking to downgrade are the reason you have a fucking paycheck?
Right.
Fix it.
Right. I think, and people might not want to hear this, but as someone who's been to several E3s, you can see this. Now, not everybody is like this, but you can see these Cosby Room type things happening. The element is there. You can smell it. I mean, you can see that it's happening, and I think that we do our due diligence to not be around that type of stuff, but you can see that stuff happening, and it is just overlooked. People just allow that shit to happen, and it has to stop. I mean, men have to call out other men, because we're calling it out now. Men have to call out other men and say, this is not right, and stop thinking, oh, well, I don't want to be retaliated against, because if we all are calling out an issue, they're not gonna be able to retaliate against everybody. So we got to take a stand. But I'm going to pivot. All right. I appreciate everybody's opinion on this one. So one of our last topics is Sean Layden did an interview, and he talked about the trajectory of video games. And he basically, the headline was a little bit of a poor headline, but it was basically saying that Sean Layden is saying that things like Game Pass will be the death of video games. Now, if you read the piece, I think he does have some good points to what could happen. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think that when you think about subscription services and how they need to be fed, of course you could get into a rhythm of monotony to get into a rhythm of a lot of same games being produced just for the sake of making money. But I think it's up to the consumers to not purchase those things to ensure that doesn't happen. Right. So I felt like his interview was a little doom and gloom, and only looking at the negative effects of what services like Game Pass can do for the industry, and not looking at the good it can do. Because also with things like Game Pass, we have to have a lot of content, which allows for a lot of smaller indie companies to be seen and have hands on their game because of Game Pass. But I wanted to see what you guys thought of it. I thought it was a little odd that, we're in this clickbait society. So the headlines are always, basically Sean Layden hates Xbox type of thing. But when you actually read the article, it's not necessarily so. But David, I'm gonna go ahead and get your opinion first.
Listen, I love Sean Layden. I do think one of the negatives Sony had was letting him go. But I'm gonna say this. I hear what he's saying about, $100 million game or whatever being put for $10 in a service that maybe doesn't have as many subscribers or shit as it's growing, because Game Pass is still growing. That's something you can say to a company that's not daddy Warbucks like Microsoft. Right. This ain't apples to apples. Like Sony can't pull this off financially, but Microsoft got the money. They have to spend money in a lot of ways, right? So as Game Pass is growing, maybe they'll take a loss on a big budget title going in, and they haven't, and it takes them a little bit long to recoup that money, depending on how many Game Pass subscribers they may have. Microsoft is not ain't worried about that, baby. Right. They got it. They understand. Oh, well, maybe we don't have 10 million console sales, but you know what? The person without a console got a PC, and if you got a PC, guess what? I bet he's spending $4 or $9 a month on Xbox Game Pass, and I bet you when games like Halo Infinite, which is on the screen at this moment, come out and drop, and games like Hellblade 2 and other games we got dropping, more people are gonna subscribe to Game Pass, whether they got you don't have a PC, you got a phone. You got a phone? Tokyo, Asia countries, y'all don't like consoles? Y'all got a phone? Guess what? I got something for you. Xbox, you got good internet, I got an Xbox Game Pass for you. The TVs that are dropping, that are gonna be dropping.
I don't gotta say nothing on this.
Game Pass started got partnerships with Samsung. Okay? Yeah. It's coming. So I can see what he's saying with a company, a smaller company, like a Sony. Which it's a big company, but it's smaller than Microsoft. But Microsoft got the money to wait and play. Microsoft is one of the few companies in the world that can play the long game.
Right.
To me, that makes this point invalid when it comes to Game Pass.
Okay, so I like Fame said, I understand what Sean Layden's saying in this article. I get what the fears of it. Like, you spent $100 million on a game, on budget on a game, and then like pretty much how you recoup that loss is how he was kind of framing it. And it's like, if you think about subscriptions, and really, if you have enough subscribers, it will take you a month to make that money back. Just a month. You have 10 to 15 million subscribers, and we know Game Pass we already announced, it's already public knowledge that it's more than that, right? So 10 million, $10 a month, that's already over 100 million a month. You get what I'm saying? Like, the math just makes sense. So it makes me feel like the statements in the article, I'm trying to be very careful the way I word this, obviously, clearly, right? I feel like the statements that was made in the article was a little bit shallow. I'd say that. Just didn't do enough. Just look at it as a last gen way of thinking, basically. It's like a last gen way of thinking. It made me realize maybe this is why Sony was like, okay, we're gonna go with a different person at the helm that understands the way the subscription model work and understands that kind of thing. And I hate to put it out there like that, but that's what it seems like, because you got to be able to think. You got to be forward thinking in this industry. You can't keep thinking that this is how games used to be made and this is how we used to do it. You got to be able to pivot and be able to bring growth to the platform. You think about subscriptions and how they're allowing Game Pass to be what it is, and how Microsoft is able to be like, look, we need to up our portfolio. We need to make sure we have exclusive content. I mean, that's all gamers want. In the end of the day, we just want great games, right? So, it's just I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to like skirt around a bigger thing that I want to say that I can't say, but interesting article. I'll just leave it at that.
Anybody else?
No, that was an eloquent answer. I'm not even gonna add on that. Y'all both did it. I'm good.
And just to be clear, Sony is huge, like David said. Sony is huge, but Microsoft is still bigger.
Trillion.
Right. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can literally Google their worths and compare. Okay? This is no fanboyism here. Literally facts.
And you think about Game Pass, it has them. You know what? I'm gonna leave it there.
All right.
Go ahead, CHAREECE. You wanted to?
I was gonna be petty, but Delilah kind of killed that part, so I can't be petty right now.
Petty.
But Game Pass is not making no money, but apparently Sony isn't either, because ain't nobody buying their games. Like $500K for Returnal. Like I'm sure more people are playing Gears Tactics and played that right there. So I'm just saying, like, where he getting his info from? Like, we might not be buying games, and I use that in quotation marks, but Game Pass makes money. It might not be like out of the red per se, if that's what you want to call it, but I just think people are just hating for no reason whatsoever, because they did not come up with this idea first. And now they're just trying to badmouth it as often as they can.
Well, the thing is, too,
one
is
thing
that
I want to say
Microsoft has the infrastructure to be successful with Game Pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because Sony still has some we're doing their network.
As an example, this is an example. You know how what's the top selling game for the month the MLB the show came out on Game Pass? Which the top selling game was?
Right.
It was MLB the show. People still buy games on, even though they have Game Pass subscriptions, and that's just the truth. I still do it. I have Game Pass, and I'm still like, I'm gonna buy this. You just don't know when they're gonna leave the platform. So people still purchasing games. I mean, I don't understand the notion of that. If you have Game Pass, you can't buy the titles on the platform. That makes, the contrary.
And you get a discount.
And if you buy, you get a discount, right, CHAREECE?
Right,
like,
exactly.
You can try
save money
and buy it cheaper for a discount.
I'm saving money, man. Oh my God, people. They killed it.
All right, so this week, unfortunately, to the chat, no questions. So sorry.
We brought it a little past time.
Trying to get out of here. Yeah. Yep. So I'm just gonna give my tidbits. These aren't discussions, but we got Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney for breach of contract. If y'all didn't know, apparently her salary was going to be tied to box office sales, which sounds like several of the female cast members had this same agreement. And now they all might be suing Disney. Now, at the same term, I feel like once the pandemic happened, they should have spoke to their lawyers to talk to Disney to ratify their contract, make an addendum. As people in contract law know, you can make an addendum, change your contract, everybody agrees to new terms, so that she got a slice of the premium sales for Disney Plus, because we do have to pay $30 to see the movie. So she should be getting some of that. Now, I think also if that movie was just released solely in theaters, I don't believe she would have gotten the type of money she would have gotten pre-pandemic at all. Because I'm letting you know, for me, I wouldn't have seen the damn movie. If they said it was only in theaters, guess what? I ain't watching Black Widow until December.
Oh. All
right. And then we kind of spoke about this a little bit, but we have the Halo Infinite Flight. If you hear people out there chit-chatting about how Halo don't look good, they lying to you.
I know, right?
They straight lying to you.
But granted, we all put on Series X's, though. We all put on Series X's, though, to be fair.
I mean, if they're not playing on those Series X, then what the fuck they doing?
I'm sorry. That's your problem. That sounds like a you problem. Okay? That sounds like a you problem.
Oh, y'all.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And this is an old build, so I don't know. I'm feeling like this game need to hurry up and come out. November need to hurry up and get here.
It feels right? I love the way it feels. Like,
yeah.
Sorry,
Gunplay,
I know
Gunplay's
David didn't
on
get a
point.
chance to.
Gunplay's on point.
David haven't got a chance to try the game, but it feels right, man. It feels really
I know. Look
good.
at that face. Look at that face.
Yeah. It's because y'all woke up and decided to be God's favorite. So
I mean, nah. At least I didn't wake up and get no invitations by IGN though.
Oh,
See?
Yeah.
Hey, tell her.
He's moving off the screen. All right. So we're at the point of the show where we're going to go ahead and do our outros. David, you go ahead and let people know where they can find you.
So I'm on Twitter at FameEnt2k. Also, me and my other team, we all collectively run the at LV1 Gaming Twitter handle. If you guys go to YouTube, type in LV1 Gaming, look for the Phoenix, look for my girl, look for my bird. We run shows 6 days a week. If you guys come over there and give us a chance to, you don't have to like, subscribe, or share. Give us a chance to entertain you. That's all we're gonna ask for. If you come by there and check us out, we would really appreciate that. On TikTok, everywhere, man. At LV1 Gaming, and I appreciate the time you guys allowed me to come over here and talk about my team. And it was fun to chat with you guys. I would love to get. I know we had DELILAH on before. I would love to get the whole squad over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We have to have an LV1X GWG Rogue Night. Cause me and Baron need some help. Our backs hurt. Not from just being overweight, just because we be carrying people. So we need some help.
Look,
we need some help.
Look, I'm letting you know right now. If I'm doing the carrying, I'm gonna make sure we got problems.
But we're gonna be good because me and Baron, we got skills. I know y'all got skills, so us, we got a 4-man squad together. LV1 and GWG gonna take over Road Company, baby.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So let's make it
We
happen.
do it next week.
Protein right here.
Let's make it happen.
Oh my God! I put in the chat, just laughing.
Yes, I gotta see.
All you gotta say is, all you gotta give us is a time and a day.
And actually, my bad. I can't do it next week because I'm gonna be at Disney World.
Oh, look at you! Look at you!
Disney World.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck and have fun.
Right,
have fun.
Good luck. I hear Florida about to bring masks back. So
man,
we all are, baby. We all are.
Make sure you got that. Make sure you have that.
I'm in Texas. They shoot themselves in the foot before they put masks back on here. I'm put mine back on fully vaccinated because I got small children who aren't vaccinated yet. Right. Folks is wild, but that's a topic for another day.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Delilah, where you do your outro, tell everybody where to come.
You all know. First of all, shout out to the chat. We didn't get to do our whole spiel of like who's in the chat. I wouldn't do that, but shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for working with us with these technical issues and for being here every Saturday. We appreciate it. You all know you can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, and catch me right here on GWG on noon Eastern, 9 Pacific.
All right, CHAREECE.
All right. First of all, I thank you again to the chat, but I want to say a shout out to Stitch. Apparently, we jinxed him.
Ooh.
Team girl.
Oh, yay! Woo!
But yeah, so that's all. Anyway, it's your girl CHAREECE here. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank you, David, for coming by and showing us some love.
Yes.
It has been interesting listening to you. And I followed you on Twitter. I've already followed Level 1 Gaming, so I'm gonna have to sneak over and I like to lurk in people's chat a lot.
Make it happen.
Yeah, Stitch, go on and get that registry ready.
Your girl CHAREECE here. You can always find me. I know, right? Like, yeah, I'm happy, y'all. I'm so happy. It ain't even my kid.
So it's a girl because you cut out for a second.
It's a girl.
Oh, we was right.
It's a girl. But yeah, so it's your girl CHAREECE here. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitch. I am always in somebody's chat doing random shit. But yes, and make sure to wash your hands. Make sure to wear your mask. We're trying to have a hot girl summer.
Summer is over. Okay.
Summer is over, girl.
No, this is South Georgia. Summer ain't over until November.
We got a couple weeks left. We got a couple weeks.
Look,
a couple weeks.
It's like 95 degrees outside.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
It's hot.
But yes. I just want to make sure everybody get that win this weekend, have fun, tell the people love them, and everybody have a good weekend.
All right, lady, your turn.
You guys already know this is me, Lady Infamous 415. I want to thank everybody that came through and showed us love through our ups and downs. We love y'all so much, chat. David, thank you so much for your pleasant presence on our show today. Surprised the hell out of me, and I really enjoyed what you had to say, and as well as your advice. That was really wonderful.
Thank you.
You can check me out at lady_infamous415 on Twitch. We're gonna do I think Ghost of Tsushima on Monday. We're gonna do a double feature on Monday probably, and also
double feature.
Yeah, like probably Death's Door in the morning and then Ghost of Tsushima at night.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
It's like a movie, right? Double feature,
right? I'm like double feature.
Yeah. Nah, man. Let me stop bullshitting. We're gonna do Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow on Monday. I forgot. I think I open on Tuesday. And you can always check us at Discord, where we be at every day through our shenanigans. I'll put the link up again. You can check me at my side piece, Team Mocha Latte on Twitter, lady_infamous415, where I reside. And thank you so much for joining us today. We will see y'all next time. Be good to yourself and be good to others. Peace.
All right, and it's me, your host for this week, LBOOGIE0208, LBOOGIE, as the chief says. And yeah, y'all caught that? That was awesome, right? So I want to say thank you so much to David for gracing us with his presence today. We enjoyed you. You like feed off of us. I mean, we're gonna have to make this happen a couple more times because we get them jokes going.
Hey,
yeah,
I can be a grown woman on Saturdays,
Yeah.
Make it happen.
That's what.
But thank you to the chat. Thank you to the new folks that slide through. Floor Hugger, Bounty, Dallas. Thank you guys for coming through to check us out. Please spread the word. Let other folks know the best podcast on a Saturday morning. These ladies right here. And the last thing, as usual, wash your hands. Wash your ass, wear your mask, and get vaxxed. So we can be done this shit. Okay? All right, y'all.
I got plans, man. Get your shots.
Right?
Right?
Sane.
I'm trying to get sane.
Right? Okay? I'm trying to get sane. All right?
All right, y'all.